What's up, everyone? How's it going? In this game, we have El Sensei, aka VortiX, spawning in the southwest side of the map of Gorge. Up here in the northeast, we have Kiljardi as our teal Jeanne. Wait. Yeah, VortiX as our blue Delhi Sultanate. I can't remember because I know I said aka. But anyways, so we have VortiX as our blue Delhi Sultanate and Kiljardi as our teal Jeanne. I honestly think that this is massively in favor of the Delhi Sultanate. I've seen this match quite a bit, and honestly, I don't remember seeing a Jeanne win. I really don't. Like, I might be missing something. I don't believe I've actually casted this game this matchup that much. Let me see. Delhi versus Oh, actually, I haven't cast this. I haven't posted a single one of these. Huh, interesting. Delhi Sultanate versus Jeanne d'Arc. No, I haven't actually posted a single one of these. I know I've casted a lot of them. Maybe they were just very uninteresting. That's why I never posted them. Oh no, I do. Okay, I do have one back from January. Wow, I know I've casted a lot more than just one though. The games must have been just completely boring. That's why I didn't post them. For those of you that don't know, yes, I do post. Like, recently I've only been posting a couple of times a week, but generally speaking, I do post about 3 videos a day. But that doesn't mean I only cast 3 a day. I went a couple days actually. When I first started casting, especially when I first started casting, oh man, I would be casting like 15, 16 videos a day, or 15, 16 matches a day, and only 3 to 5 of them would actually get posted on a daily basis. Yeah, I would be casting so many games every single day. But if I personally didn't like the game, so I actually remember one. I remember one really, really well. It was a Rust versus HRE, and it was just a massive turtle match between both players. I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was like GUA and no. Was it GUA? I can't remember. It's been a few months now. I just remember it was so boring, guys. Like, nothing happened for about 10 minutes. So I just, like, after 30 minutes, after about 20-25 minutes, there was nothing happening. I waited about 10 minutes to see if anything would happen. They were just building keeps and everything all over, outposts, walls, double layers. The HRE had 4 relics, I think, 3 relics. So they were comfortable. The Russ, like 30 something traders by the 30-minute mark. I just ended up leaving it. Yeah, I couldn't. I went back later on that day or the next day, and it was like an hour and a half match. Yeah, it was not. It was not fun. It was so boring. So I wasted like 35 minutes casting a game that just I couldn't do anything about. Anyways, let's just jump back into this. We got the Tower of Victory coming up for our Delhi Sultanate, of course, and then we have the School of Cavalry, which, of course, like there's no reason to go anything else realistically. School of Cavalry either needs a decent nerf, or we need to get we need a huge buff on the Chamber of Commerce, because I love versatility. I don't like seeing the same things over and over and over. Tower of Victory, like almost every single game now is Tower of Victory. I remember back in the day 2 years ago when nobody made Tower of Victory until 3DD did it in a tournament and completely revolutionized it. But yeah, now we have Ghazi Raiders coming out pretty quickly because they are going to be garrisoned by a scholar. Ghazi Raiders are going to do a decent job against the Royal Knights. They do bonus damage. It's only +3 though. Oh, +2. I always thought it was +3. +2 bonus damage to armored units, but more than that, they're going to be able to potentially snipe out the Jeanne d'Arc. That's the main thing. If these Ghazi Raiders are able to jump on the Jeanne d'Arc, make her whiff, if they're able to make her waste, unable to make her waste the Holy Wrath, right there would have been a really good time to just pull back. One of the scholars needs to pop out and start healing up these Ghazi Raiders. Otherwise, that's just going to be free damage or potential free kills. Kiljardi sitting on 2 Royal Knights and of course Jeanne d'Arc, 5 Ghazi Raiders for our Delhi player. 2 of which, okay, they were really low. Now they are getting healed back up. Really solid play by VortiX. Might as well do that. Yes, you're going to be prolonging your upgrades ever so slightly, but it's honestly against Jeanne d'Arc, it's better to do that than keeping so many weak units. Like now, you basically have 6 full health, almost full health Ghazi Raiders. They're going to be able to jump on Jeanne d'Arc, and they're going to be able to punish her if she overextends. Compared to before, where 1 Holy Wrath would have actually been able to kill those 2 very low units. So keep that in mind, guys. Like, it's better to pop out your scholars, make sure you get the heals going, instead of just trying to rinse and repeat. Because the last thing you want to do is trade with a Ghazi, trade your Ghazi out while playing against a Jeanne d'Arc and just letting her and feeding her. Basically, that's what you're going to be doing. She's essentially a MOBA character. So you don't want to feed the Jeanne d'Arc. You don't want her hitting level 3 in Feudal Age. If she hits level 3 in Castle, okay, that's one thing. Hitting level 3 in Feudal or level 4 in Castle, yeah, that's gonna make things difficult in the long term. A little bit of posturing coming out of our Royal Knights here. 4 in total with the scout. Moving towards the eastern side of our Delhi Sultanate's base. VortiX sitting on 10 Ghazi Raiders right now. He is pulling his villagers away, going over to the next berry patch. Where is Jeanne d'Arc? Up here, killing off the boar, securing it up with an outpost as well. 5 villagers, optimal number. Not to gather, but optimal number to throw into your outpost. Remember, it only holds 5. Unless you're playing as the Russ with your wooden fortress, then you're looking at 8. We have a scholar out and about right now. Does look like he's gonna try to take the sacred sites. Oh, she is getting caught out though. Jeanne d'Arc is getting caught out. All 5 villagers have went inside of the outpost instead of allowing her to go in. She's gonna die. Death to the infidel. Death to Jeanne d'Arc. Nice pick off right there by VortiX. Really, really good. I don't think that Kiljardi is going to be buying her back. I am more than sure he's just going to be running out the timer. There's no real reason to buy her back right now. It's not like you're in the middle of a massive battle or anything like that. Yes, you are going to be running out the clock and not getting that passive income. Nice little micro setting off the scout to get killed off instead of it picking off any of the Ghazi Raiders. +1 ranged attack is pretty much done for our Delhi Sultanate. Not too bad. VortiX is playing this really nicely. Very, very clean. And a decent amount of spears are out already too. VortiX sitting on 31 villagers, 23 military, 12 Ghazi Raiders, 7 spears, 2 archers, 2 scholars, and he has remade that scout as well. Meanwhile, Kiljardi is sitting on 34 villagers, 12 military, 11 Royal Knights, 3 in queue with a single scout as well. Ghazi Raiders rotating towards the northern side, towards the boar. Once again, try to pick off a couple villagers. There's nothing here in order to actually defend it. So those villagers do need to get pulled. Oh, VortiX isn't really paying attention though. He just had it on shift command. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, makes sense why he wasn't really paying attention. There are quite a few Royal Knights here. Already going to start picking away at those villagers. Spears were out of position, but they have finally came to help out their fellow villagers. Their defenseless villagers are now being defended. Ghazi Raiders on the opposite side of the map, clearing up the outpost, doing a little torch damage to the mill, not very significant whatsoever. Spears for our Delhi do push away the Royal Knights, and the scout Jeanne d'Arc finally hits the field after her 2-minute hiatus. Royal Knights are going to hit the charge on these archers. Unable to grab any though. They are able to weaken all three of them. One of them is pretty damn low. The other two, just a little scathe. Not too much. Jeanne d'Arc running all the way back to the field. Into the fray. Looking good. Royal Knights attempting to charge onto the Ghazi Raiders. There's just so much military for our Delhi though in comparison. Just look at the death ball that our Delhi player has going. Nice Holy Wrath right there. Jeanne d'Arc on the opposite side of the battlefield though, on the wrong side of the front line. She does not get picked off. There is a Royal Knight chopping away at the archers. Nice secondary Holy Wrath as well, doing a significant amount of damage, but the numbers aren't there for Kiljardi whatsoever. It does look like he is going to be able to get the win. Third Holy Wrath, really nice, really nicely done, and those Holy Wraths were able to just completely change the way that fight turned out. That is absolutely insane. 20 damage to 1.25 tower radius, way too strong, just saying. That's a lot of damage. Like, none of us, well, I'm not gonna say none of us, a lot of us were saying how strong the level 1 Holy Wrath was, or technically the level 2 Jeanne d'Arc Holy Wrath was, because the amount of damage it does to those spears is insane. Absolutely insane. That's 20 damage to a spear that only has 90 health. Like, she was able to get off 2 Holy Wraths on the clubs. That's 40 damage. That's almost half of their health, not counting the amount of damage that they're going to be taking already from whatever other units are there. That was just a huge amount of experience going over to our Jeanne d'Arc player. There was about, what, I think it was almost 40 military right there, and now giving up some, VortiX is giving up more units for free as well. Meanwhile, on the opposite side of the map, able to pick off a couple villagers, getting some eco damage done. 1 villager kill so far for Kiljardi, 3 for VortiX. But VortiX is going to be pushing forward with a level 3 Jeanne d'Arc. This is what I was saying earlier, you did not want to happen. You don't want a level 3 Jeanne d'Arc going against a level 3 Jeanne d'Arc in feudal. This is going to be 30 damage in a 1.25 tower radius now. That's a third of the health of the spears. A third. She gets 2. That's 60 damage. This is not looking good for VortiX whatsoever now. He was looking like he was in a pretty commanding lead, but not able. He didn't focus fire down the Jeanne d'Arc when she pushed way too far out. If he punished that, this game would have been completely different. 26 military against 16 in favor of our Delhi Sultanate, but it's a level 3 Jeanne d'Arc. 2 Jeanne's champions, or the Jeanne's champions are out already as well. Oh, this is looking really, really bad for VortiX now. Kiljardi was just, he got such a good attack. That last attack was just absolutely amazing for him. Archers are trying to move forward, doing whatever damage they can. Nice Holy Wrath on all the spears right there, but the numbers just aren't there anymore. It really isn't for our Delhi Sultanate player. Second Holy Wrath goes off. I'm assuming GG is going to be getting called fairly soon from VortiX. He's doing a decent job. He is holding fairly nicely. Holy Wrath on the archers. Nice amount of damage there. Jeanne's champions are still up and about, cleaving away, clearing up some of those Gauzy Raiders. 22 against 11. Holy man. That was... let's see. Okay, where's the eco for him right now? Where's the eco for Kiljardi? I know I already called this game twice. Once for each player. But damn. Like, I don't get how Kiljardi... Like, did he just overextend right there? Because he shouldn't have really lost that fight. At equal numbers, that means Jeanne d'Arc is ahead. Like, you never want to be equal military to Jeanne d'Arc. Especially a level 3 Jeanne d'Arc. She's just so strong. She's so tanky. Has so much health. Gauzy Raiders are getting pushed away. 34 military to 19. Where's the military count for Kiljardi? He has 4 production right now. He has his +1. Building another archery range. Where's all his military? This is just getting way out of hand now in favor of our Delhi player. 44 to 25. Archers for Kiljardi moving forward. Of course, keep in mind the archers for the Delhi are better because of that Tower of Victory. Archers moving forward for Kiljardi, trying to pick off whatever spears they can. The Royal Knights are trying to bait in a charge, trying to force the spears up. They do brace. Nice Holy Wrath from Jeanne d'Arc right there. Nice stutter step coming through from Kiljardi onto the spears of VortiX. Able to stutter step, picking off every single one of them. The front line for VortiX isn't really there. I only count like 3 spears at the moment. He's gonna need more than that in order to deal with the level 3 Jeanne d'Arc. How many charges does she have at the moment? She still has 2 Holy Wrath charges and a Consecration charge. Just summoned more Jeanne's champions. Divine Restoration is almost off of cooldown in 2 seconds. 43 to 29 military in favor of VortiX. He does need to try to go to the opposite side of the map and try to pick up a couple more villagers. There's only 1 left at the deer. There's a few at the berries. It's looking pretty... Oh! Nice focus fire from the archers of VortiX onto the archers of Kiljardi. That 35... no, it's not 35%. I think it's 20%, right? 30% attack speed. Really solid. Still a healthy number, a semi-healthy number of Gauzy Raiders as well, forcing the attack, pushing forward with those spears in order to try to pick off whatever he can. Nice stutter step though, amazing stutter step coming through from Kiljardi. He is getting wrapped around by the Gauzy Raiders though. Divine Restoration goes off, heals up a lot of the units, but Jeanne d'Arc is still very healthy, running into the back line, getting off another Holy Wrath. And the military count for VortiX is just not there. GG gets called. Game goes to our teal Jeanne d'Arc player, Kiljardi. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.